One day, Sir Topham Hatt came to the sheds to visit Percy. He had some exciting news. I have invited a famous artist to paint a picture called The Spirit of Sodor. It will be put on display at Knapford Station, he boomed. Percy, I want you to collect the artist from Brendam Docks and show him the most beautiful places. Yes, sir, said Percy. Thomas was excited for his friend, but Percy was worried. What's the spirit of Sodor? Asked Percy. It's everything that is special about the island, he puffed. No one knows the island better than you, he added. And no one loves it more than you. You're just the engine for the job. Percy felt better. He would show the famous artist somewhere very special, somewhere that was the spirit of Sodor. Soon Percy arrived at Brendam. The famous artist was there waiting for him. Percy thought he looked very important. The famous artist climbed on board Percy. I want to see the spirit of Sodor, he said. Please show me somewhere special. Yes, sir, puffed Percy happily, and he steamed out to the docks as fast as he could. Percy puffed across the island. Somewhere special, he chuffed. At last, Percy came to Shen Valley. There you are, sir, cried Percy happily. The spirit of Sodor. The famous artist had a very long look. Too green, he said. I want you to show me somewhere special. Percy was surprised. He thought Shen Valley was very special. But the artist was very famous and very important. Maybe Shen Valley isn't special after all. Percy set off again. He would show the famous artist somewhere else special. Percy took the artist to the viaduct. Here you are, sir. The spirit of Sodor, he beamed. But the famous artist wasn't impressed. Too tall, he said. This made Percy very cross. Then Percy took him to the windmill. The windmill was one of his favourite places to visit. Now this surely has to be the spirit of Sodor, he groaned. However, the famous artist, once again, wasn't impressed. Too round, said the famous artist. Percy was about to give up, when an idea flew into his funnel. Percy took the famous artist to Knapford Station. Here you are, sir, said Percy proudly. Isn't this the spirit of Sodor? Too busy, the famous artist sighed. Why, I do believe there is nothing special to paint on the island at all. Percy was so cross his boiler bubbled, and he went as red as James. Everywhere on Sodor is special, peeped Percy. And so are the people and the children and the engines. They are all special. Then he wheezed some steam. This made the famous artist get covered in water. I want to see Sir Topham Hatt right away, the famous artist cried. Percy was sure he was in trouble now. Sir Topham Hatt came to Knapford at once. I have found the perfect scene to paint, cried the famous artist. What is it? Asked Sir Topham Hatt. I am going to paint Percy. Bosh my brothers, Percy gasped. You want to paint me? Percy is honest, hard-working and helpful, and he is not afraid to speak his mind. He is truly the spirit of Sodor, said the famous artist, and Sir Topham Hatt agreed. Later that night, the painting was shown to the engines. Percy loved the painting. So did Thomas. I told you you were the best engine for the job, Thomas smiled. And Percy smiled too. He was very proud to be the spirit of Sodor.